So now we've heard a lot about the legalization of marijuana and medical marijuana across the states. California just legalized it, and of course Colorado and Washington have legalized it. And look, the American people generally are in favor of it. So there's a new poll that shows who is in favor of it and who is not in favor of it. And you're not going to be surprised that while a majority of Americans actually do favor recreational and medical marijuana, there's a small group that actually despises it, and I'm going to give you the numbers on that. And of course, I don't think it's going to surprise you, but according to a new poll from Quinnipiac University released on Thursday, a total of 62% of Republican voters oppose marijuana legalization. Now, when you break that down, they end up being older. They end up being older Republican and, of course, Jeff Sessions. Now, 70% of voters oppose enforcing federal marijuana laws, while 58% of Americans think all marijuana should be legalized, and 91% believe medical marijuana should be legal. Now, that's in line with previous measurements of public sentiment from Quinnipiac University. So, look, it's pretty clear that from these polls, marijuana legalization is actually uniform, except for Republicans and people old enough to remember watching Reefer Madness and the lone Jeff Sessions. Now, that said, to show you how this is continuing to catch on, there is one part where Republicans are actually in favor of something to do with medical marijuana, or of something to do with marijuana legalization, and that has to do with medical marijuana. 80% of Republicans support allowing adults to use marijuana legally for medicinal purposes. 95% of Democrats feel the same way. So Jeff Sessions is basically alone in this, at least when it comes to medical marijuana, which, look, Jeff Sessions has rescinded the Cole Memo and said, no, we're going to be far more interventionist in the states that have legalized medical and recreational marijuana. See, we don't care about your thing called states' rights. No, states' rights, that only exists when you're trying to deny someone the right to do something. But when it comes to actually granting rights, well, we don't care about states' rights in that. No, guys, remember Reefer Madness, right? But see, the generation, and this poll points out something really important. The generation that grew up with the propaganda, with Nixon's propaganda, and the reason that he started the drug war, again, he started the drug war in order to target hippie liberals and African Americans, right? That was the whole purpose of the drug war. That's why he ripped up the Schaefer memo, which actually said, hey, you know what? Looks like marijuana is actually not that bad. No, don't care. I'm a racist, and so I'm going to go and I'm going to use this weapon to attack my political enemies. The people that still believe in that and believe that marijuana is harmful are from that era, and they have, unsurprisingly, racist attitudes. That's why most of them end up being older and in the spectrum and being part of the Republican Party. So, and that's, of course, the generation that Sessions is a part of as well. Now, the good news about that is that the older generation is starting to die out, meaning that once these people are gone, there will be little in the way for full legalization. So I think this is the start of a green wave. As I said before, within 10 years, we should be legalizing marijuana across the country. In this administration, while there is some setbacks in the removal of the rescinding of the Cole Memo, this is just part of that last gasp of the older generation that is anti-pot. And once they're out of power, there's nothing that can stop that wave. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.